What is up, Wolfpack? Here today for another One Piece chapter, chapter 818. And this chapter is titled Within the Whale. Reading it on Manga Stream. On the cover page we have Sabo, Koala, and Dragon looking at the new bounty posters. Sabo seems pretty amused by the new bounties. Dragon is pondering about his son, I assume, and Koala's just, being normal about it. Okay, here we go. After last week's chapter, I'm waiting for more epicness. Nin. So Riser's picking up from where he left off. The ninja is the life of the party. It's so funny. They're all on his ass. Enough with the nin crap already. You just so happened to witness my ninjutsu by coincidence. Coincidence? Even though you were totally showing it off to us? Are you guys crying? Not in the silence, men of the Wonder Kingdom shall never shed a tear. And yet, mark my words, in order to begin to repay this insurmountable debt, I shall work tirelessly, so I beg of thee, forgive me, my friends. Forgive me. In the past, when I first journeyed through this land, it was nothing like this. The sprawling cities, the flowing rivers, they were so beautiful. The towns, they were bustling with people, living their daily lives. It was as if the country itself was alive. These foolish minks, they acted far too rashly. Alright, little rascals. Looks like the deciphering of the stone is complete. Come to the inside of the whale! Shit, deciphering of the stone is complete. Does that mean that she's read the poneglyph, or how does it look, Nami? This is what was inscribed on the poneglyph. It certainly appears as if a sea chart was drawn here at some point. It seems that it may be pointing to a specific location, Robin. Whale Forest is revered as a sacred place because of the existence of this very stone. We guardians are tasked with the critical role of protecting it. That red slab over there is commonly known as the Road Poneglyph, the final point of the Grand Line, which has been endlessly sought by the stalwart warriors of the sea. This stone is a guide to that very location. You can't possibly mean the final island, Raftel. Exactly right. However, what? The location of Raftel? Raftel! Everybody's freaking out. He's like, Raftel? That's the freaking finish line. You'll be freaking Pirate King. Huh? The location of Raftel is seriously written on a big slab of rock? Wait, hold your horses. There's a however. However, you hear? The Red Stone Red Poneglyph is not the only one. There are a total of 4 throughout the world. Shit. Huh? There's 4 Raftels? Oh, Luffy, man, kill me. Hell no. Were you even listening? Let this man finish. Also gives him a nice steady slap. Listen, man. Indeed, on that stone, the path to a specific location is inscribed. That location is not Raftel. The same goes for the 3 remaining stones as well. On each different stone, a point is inscribed. Once all these locations are known, each point can then be marked on a map, and at the point where they converge and intersect, the destination you seek will emerge, the legendary final island, which, save for the Pirate King and his crew, none have ever laid eyes on for hundreds of years, will finally be revealed. Raftel. So this is finally it. I wonder, is it really there, or isn't it? One Piece. Shit, One Piece! The reason we've all been here, waiting. Alright, we're going to search for the rest of them. I'll just go and grab Sanji and come right back. And where exactly were you planning on searching? The world is ginormous, you simpleton. If you're planning on heading to Whole Cake Island with Peckhams, then you're already on the right path. Oh, the 4 road finders, and he said there's only one for which the whereabouts are known. One of them is here, of course, and the other 2 which are accounted for are in the possession of certain pirates. Oh man, the Yonko Big Mom and yet another Yonko 100 Beast Kaido. Holy shit. Holy shit. God. So if those 2 Yonko are carrying 1 redstone each, then that means it's simple. All we gotta do is steal them. All of a sudden, my vision, it's gone black. Will you guys stop whining already? We were gonna beat the snot out of him sooner or later. This just means we'll be doing it sooner. Don't say it like it's so matter of fact. Up until now, I've simply been tuning out all of your crazy talk because I assumed that we'd be crossing that bridge much, much later. But if you're serious about picking a fight with them now, then, yep, I'm a tinkle away from pissing myself out of fear alone. Yeah, I'm gonna piss myself too. I don't think I won't do it. And don't think I won't do it. Dude, this is more incentive. Like, it's just driving the story more toward the pathway of clashing with those, the emperors, which was going to happen regardless, and this is just, yeah, even more reason for it to happen. Oh man, this is fantastic. That's great and all, but there's actually no need to steal the actual poneglyphs themselves, you hear? Kinda like fish prints, there are copies of the poneglyphs floating around out here. Most people try to gather those. Who in their right mind would ever try to lug those big things around with them anyway? I see now. We can just stealthily infiltrate the Yonko ships and nab those copies. That way you can insidiously make it all the way to Raftel. You'll arrive with a hitch. Then bam, you're Pirate King. Luffy's not impressed by that. He's like, nah man, he's like, I gotta take it or it doesn't count. Some shit like that. And what the hell are you so dissatisfied about, you stubborn son of a... Be a man, what's that supposed to mean? Be a man, what's that supposed to mean? We're talking about starting Armageddon here. Enough about that. What's really got me concerned is your safety, Nico Robin. All the rascals around the world who are interested in the Void Century have been able to gather countless numbers of poneglyph copies, but none of them had any hope of deciphering those. This is what I was thinking about actually. Nico Robin is the key to these poneglyphs because she's the only one that can read them, that we know of, that's alive. Freaking hell, she's gonna have like, oh man, she's gonna be in trouble. When the time comes and you go about reading those things, all the big names from around the world will surely come to snatch you away, rascal. Snatch Robin away? I don't mind one bit after all. I've got strong, reliable friends who will always be there to protect me. That's sick, man. Hey now, strong and reliable? You're gonna make me blush, don't you worry. I'll blow anything and everything away just so you know you praise me and rely on me like that. Aja. I won't let any of you evildoers lay a single finger on Robin. Mark my words, and if they dare touch her, they should consider their lives and money forfeit. Goronyanya, you're certainly a defendable bunch of rascals, aren't you? By the way, why is it that all of you are so knowledgeable about the poneglyphs? It all started way back when the master whom we serve, Lord Oden Kouzuki, began taking an interest to those stones, you see. And that was because, weren't we supposed to stay quiet about this, He glares. I have no objection to it. We need not hide anything from these individuals. You may speak as you see fit. It's just so funny now. I want us to go like, just, yeah, you can tell them. Like, commanding. Luffy's like, the fuck? What's all this? I have no objection crap, huh? Someone's getting all full of themselves again, don't you think? I am royalty, so you cannot be helped, you insolent fool. The truth of it is, the Kouzuki family lineage of the Wano Kingdom has for generations been a family of stonemasons who quarry for stones and manufacture them. Even now, their technological prowess is quite something, if I do say so myself. Stonemasons. Right, you are. 800 years ago in the distant past, the very same Kouzuki clan, with their incomparable skills, constructed indestructible books. Those books are none other than the poneglyphs. Okay. The poneglyphs, which are scattered throughout the world, they were all constructed by a single clan. Those stones that Robin's been searching for, you made them? 'Twas not me who carved them, rather it was my ancient ancestors from the far in the past that it was. Oh, this Wano Kingdom's gonna go off, man. So much hype, so much shit built into it. In that case, do you guys know what's written on them? That knowledge was never passed on to future generations. The contents of the stones can only be made known by reading them. However, what was passed on was the means to read and write the ancient poneglyphs. However, that too led to misfortune. Prior to this skill being handed down to Momonosuke, the imparting of the knowledge ceased to be during his father Oden Kouzuki's generation. Ceased to be? That can only mean Momonosuke's father was, yes, Lord Oden was, what? He was boiled into a piping hot. What? It was likely a prominent Japanese dish of the same name, which is a soup comprised of various ingredients such as eggs, What are they? I'm just confused me. The whole soup thing confused me. Prior to this skill being handed down to Momonosuke, the imparting of the knowledge ceased to be during his father Oden Kouzuki's generation. So he never learnt. And there's some joke on the soup item. Hey, it's alright, no one's forcing you if you don't want to talk about it then. Lord Oden was our master, was executed by the hands of the shogun of the Wano Kingdom. And the pirate Kaido. What? What? By the hands of the shogun of the Wano. So Oden Kouzuki is dead? He's been killed by Kaido and the shogun of Wano, so a betrayal on Wano? Kaido, and as for all of us, Lord Oden's humble retainers, to his very last breath he valiantly succeeded in protecting us. Kaido. Shit, the mood just changed. The 100 Beast pirate crew led by the younger Kaido is presently occupying the Wano Kingdom. They're taking. I think this was, this was expected that Kaido had ruling over Wano, and ex-Drake was there. If you prefer not to answer this, then so be it. But what the hell did your guys' boss do to get executed? You can't possibly tell me that it's not related to the reason why you all have been targeted and captured, can you? Indeed, it is just as you stated in your conjecture. The weight of our sin is immense. Kaido was attempting to extract information from us. The previous daimyo, Lord Oden Kouzuki, daimyo is a Japanese feudal lord, along with the pirate King Roger The previous daimyo, Lord Oden Kouzuki, along with the pirate King Gol Roger himself, completed the arduous journey to the final island Raftel. Our lord was privy to the secrets of that world. Oh shit. So Oden Kouzuki, let me get this right. Oden Kouzuki is now is dead. He's been killed, executed, as they said. He once travelled to Raftel, and Kaido decided to trot along to Wano and get information out of him about Raftel. And in the process, he died. But this guy was associated with Gold Roger, so he was on Gold Roger's crew. My God. Holy shit, man. Why is Kouzuki dead? I was actually hyped to meet Momonosuke's father. That was Momonosuke's father, right? Pretty sure it was. Damn. What a chapter. What a chapter. Again, following through from last week's. Last week's was awesome. I love last week's chapter. And this week was equally magnificent. We got more revelations on the Poneglyphs. How there's 4 of them scattered throughout the world. 2 of them, 3 of them, I guess now. The Strawhats that are known, the locations of them, which is Kaido's, Big Mom's. Like they have possession of one each of them, and then we've got the one on Zo, which I don't think other people know of. So the Strawhats have got an edge on that one, and yeah, they've got to go and secure the knowledge about the other 2. And again, they don't need to have the Poneglyph, as we found out. They can just grab some, I don't know, whatever they called it again, some like copies of the Poneglyphs and use them to their advantage. But it's still, again, they're going to have to confront both Big Mom and Kaido at some point, which we knew was coming, but this again gives more incentive and more reason to them facing off with them, you know, the big baddies of the New World. On top of that, we've got Nico Robin. I think she's becoming more important than ever, really. Her knowledge of the Poneglyphs and her ability to read them has really put a target on her back and the Straw Hats' back, because yeah, man, they're gonna, you know, like if Kaido, for instance, is going into Wano Kingdom, or they're hunting down pretty much members of Roger's crew, people that were associated to Roger, who have knowledge of where Raftel is, and killing them to the point of executing them to find out where Raftel is. It shows how desperate these people have become, you know, like the emperors, or like how desperate they are to get to Raftel to find the One Piece, and that just shows how much more dangerous it is going to be for Robin, And yeah, it's exciting times, man. Exciting times. The story, the plot is moving along. I am loving it. Really excited to see what comes out of this. Uh, yeah, I think there's gonna be so many revelations. Are we? I feel like I'm just wondering if we're gonna go to Wano or not. Because if Wano's now in the, which again was assumed before that Kaido had control over Wano, but then if Kouzuki is dead, they're gonna have to, I guess, to reclaim their island and their territory. I'm assuming there's still, samurais and clan members still alive on Wano that are prisoners or whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna have to end up at Wano at some point as well. Man, I just don't know, man. Like right now, the more imminent threat seems Kaido because we're dealing with his, his backstory, and Jack was on Zo. Jack seems like he's coming back. We're finding that, Oden Kouzuki was executed, and Kaido just seems like a more imminent threat. Big Mom's kind of being put on the back foot, with the whole Sanji matter. But again, Sanji, man, we gotta catch up with him. But both, I just don't know how Oda's gonna. He's gonna maneuver his way through the story. He's gonna figure it out. We don't need to worry about that. But I'm just curious to see which one he picks first. And I can't help but feel that he's gonna split the crew up. But more of that later. This was a great chapter. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and have a great week.